Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to tonight's Share League match between Calamity and BJ and Company. Just waiting on both teams to all fully get all set up here. So this seems to be a nightly thing with Share League and Top Drafter. I'm being asked if Zarya is in the draft system yet, and I don't believe she is. So the map today will be Battlefield of Eternity. So while we wait on everyone to get all readied up on Team 1, I guess we talk a little bit about the new hero that was unveiled today. So first of all, okay, I'm a little bit disturbed. You know, it was supposed to be a... Okay, so what they said they were going to do is that they were going to... The way they were going to unveil this new hero, they were going to have their lead artist draw live the... You know, the hero. And then as you see it start to come into... you know, as it starts to come together, you go, oh, hey, oh, neat, that's how it's supposed to be. But it was not live. Like, they showed it live, but it was clearly a pre-recorded thing. So, really kind of sapped some of the hype out of it. Plus, it's a hero that I think we all kind of knew was going to be coming through things like the, I guess the 4chan links, not links, leaks, and I think there was some Easter egg in Braxis that showed that Samuro was basically going to be coming at some point. But anyway. So anyway, everyone is all ready on both teams, so I'm going to go ahead and get the draft links all given out. And then we should be good to go. Alrighty, draft links are given out, so hopefully we'll be all good to go here soon. But yeah, it's with Samuro being yet another stealth hero, I just, ugh. Yay, more stealth. Can't wait. I don't know, his kit to me doesn't seem all that interesting. It's pretty much just like, I think it's like when he hits a hero, he gets like 25% movement speed for a while. But yeah, he kind of seems like a Warcraft version of Nova, kind of. He has stealth, and he can make all these different clones, so... Okay, so so apparently Zarya is not not on the draft website yet, so it will be Murky representing them. So but anyway, the draft links have been given out, just waiting on both teams to go ahead and ready up. And we should get started. Once again, the map is Battlefield of Eternity, which is actually correctly represented in Top Drafter. So, alright, here we go. The draft is underway. Calamity does have first pick, first ban. And as with the team name like Calamity, I would be very disappointed if they didn't pick Li Ming. Or if they did pick Li Ming, if they didn't pick Calamity at level 7. Which I actually think is very good on this map. So, Sylvanas first ban, which I think is a very smart ban. Sylvanas, if you're able to actually win one of the Punishers, Sylvanas can basically pretty much double the push value of that Punisher. But it is not Murky being banned out, it is Zarya. So, apparently she's been out for 10 days about, and it is still not on the site, so. But Malfurion going to be first picked by Calamity. Malfurion's still very strong after the recent patch. One of the highest win rate heroes in the game. So, Falstad Brightwing being picked up by BJandCo, which I think is a little bit interesting. This isn't a map that highly prioritizes global mobility. I mean, it's mostly fights that are in the middle, long, sustained fights, which Brightwing can do very well. Falstad can also do fairly well. But still, this map, I don't think you get full value out of their global mobility, so... So, Li Ming, I'm happy now because Li Ming has been picked up by Calamity. Now, she still has to go Calamity, the talent, for me to be fully pleased. So, I will be keeping an eye on that. And I do think Li Ming and Malfurion do pair up very well. Li Ming can be a fairly mana-heavy hero, and Malfurion restores a good deal of that mana. It also speeds up cooldowns, so... Basically, Li Ming can just chunk orbs all day. Chuck orbs, not chunk by chunk. Chunk people out by chucking orbs all day. There we go. And Lunara also picked up for Calamity. So, they're picking up one of the heroes who can really burn down the Immortal fast. Actually, too, Li Ming, if she goes like a full teleport build, and I think if she goes Ether Walker at 1, she can basically just teleport into the Immortal over and over and do a ton of damage to it. And have it not really cost her anything. But Johanna banned out? Oh, did I not switch this over? Okay, it should be good now. There we go. I didn't press the right hotkey. There we go. Should be good now. So, Greymane banned out by Calamity. Yeah, I do think it's very smart. They have one of the two heroes who can really burn the Immortal down quickly in Lunara. And then they ban out the other one. Which is kind of what you're supposed to do in a draft. You're supposed to kind of pick one option, ban out the other. Shen picked up by BJandCo and Nazeebo. Interesting. So, I'm not sure how strong Nazeebo is after the patch. I mean, he just did get a big rework in this recent Zarya patch. Chen did as well, but I'm pretty sure Chen is very strong at the moment. But I think the jury might still be out on Nazeebo. So, 2 more picks for Calamity. They still need a tank, still need a bruiser. ETC still on the table. Muradin still on the table. I think we're probably going to see ETC, not too much in terms of interrupts other than Polymorph. But it's going to be Muradin, who could function as either a tank or a bruiser. So still could see ETC. Calamity going deep into their time pool. Only another 13 seconds left, so... Gotta make a pick here shortly. And it will be Sonya, so... Sonya filling out the bruiser role for Calamity. And BJ, they still do need a... Probably do still need a bruiser. I mean, Nazeebo with his high health pool could kind of function as Bruiser Nazeebo. But they probably want a more... Someone who's a little more dedicated of a frontliner. So, I mean, Thrall's still on the table. Artanis. But BJ, they have some time. Another 35 seconds or so, too. Iron it all up. Both teams really going down to the wire with their last picks. 10 more seconds. What will it be? And Tychus. So, Bruiser Tychus going to be their last pick. So, I mean, Azebo and Tychus, I mean, they are both technically ranged, but they do both have such high health pools that they can be kind of bruisery. So I do think Calamity does have the better draft. They have someone who can burn down the Immortal. In both Lunar and Li Ming, I think they both have... and plus with Malfurion, they have very good sustain, not only in terms of healing, but also mana as well. But I think BJ, they might have the better teamfight-oriented comp. Yeah, they have Tychus, who can melt through both Muradin and Sonya. They have Chen, who can be a great tank and help get some picks. I think they have a little bit better Soku potential, too, with Falstad and Brightwing. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this shakes up. I see a lot of times that the team that has kind of the better race comp on this map, oftentimes they lose because the other team won't let you race. Yeah, they're not going to just sit there and let you win the Immortal. They're going to go contest it. If they have the better teamfight comp, then they're likely going to win that fight. Alright, both teams are all ready, so we will get this started. Alright, so we have Daoran on Lunara, Heartbreaker on Malfurion, Bruneo on Muradin, Skullum on Sonya, and Sukami on Li Ming. And then we have Odin X on Azebo, Gerudo King on Tychus, Life with Savvy on Chen, Rob Dog 159 on Brightwing, and Zentius on Falstad. So yeah, I'm going to be very curious to see how this shakes out. You know, all kinds of sustain on the side of Calamity. It also pretty good portrait synergy. But, you know, if I got Master last season, I would probably want to show that off, too. I did not. I only got Diamond. Which is better than I'm going to do this season, but anyway. So it's looking like we're going to see possibly a 5-man push in the bottom by Calamity, whereas BJ, they're looking to do the same thing up in the top lane.
10 seconds. 5.
Although it looks like Calamity going to have Sonya to stop that off. So probably going to be a stronger push in the bottom lane since there won't be anyone to contest it. No one there to slow it down. Sonya on her epic elemental lizard mount, which I'm jealous I did not get that one. Had to be Master to get. So far, it's looking like neither team really has a good idea of where the other one is, so both teams being very cautious there in the beginning, but once the red team shows and blue team knows that no one's there to contest them, going full ham on that minion wave and on tower. But Falstad is going to be able to fly down and answer this four-man push, kind of fulfilling the same role that Sonya is up in the top, just to kind of be there to harass. But really great move by BJ. They burn this wall down and then immediately start focusing that well. Not going to get it, but it's definitely a smart idea behind it. Meanwhile, Brightwing flying down to help Falstad. I guess a strong 4-man push down here, which has already seen both of those towers go down. They're probably not done with that. Probably not done there. Probably going to get this well as well. But that's going to be it. With this other minion wave here, they can't really afford to fight in it. They will get poked out fairly substantially, so wisely choose to back off. You know what? The red team, they did answer with a pretty equal push up in the top lane. It managed to get this entire wall in the well. So not surprisingly, we see the team with the race comp trying to burn down the Immortal, whereas the T-Fight comp trying to defend, but so far that's not working out because Tychus has gone down. I think that said Chen, but it's actually Tychus who died. Chen is fairly immortal, very difficult to kill. So even though they're down a man, they can still probably fight this. I mean, it's 5-on-4, but they do have the Immortal, so... Yeah, and actually Lunara ends up falling, but Nziva does as well, so... And Brightwing getting awfully low, but is going to stay alive for the time being. Meanwhile, Tychus trying to go ham on Muradin. And going to get a Storm Bolt right in the face. The answer to this is yes, I'm casting right now. So far, this first Immortal is strongly in favor of the team with the race comp. So we see BJ trying to defend it with everything they can, and it's looking like it's starting to pay off for them. Alfurion does go down, but the rest of them are awfully low. Brightwing is very good at getting basically healing everyone up very efficiently, but it does take some time. And everyone has to be very grouped up for that. So even though they managed to kill off Malfurion, it's really not going to result in much other than XP from the kill. I mean, they can't really afford to go back and start attacking the enemy Immortal. Because if they do that, it's just, yeah. Blue team will just absolutely finish it off for free. Which they do. So, first Immortal of the game is going over to Calamity. And kind of like what we saw in the beginning, we do see Sonya being the one chosen to split push. And no one answering, no one in the bottom lane from BJ, which I think is a mistake. They're going to miss on a lot of soak here. And in addition to that, they're also going to lose Tychus. So far, not a great sign. Yeah, this is a 4-on-5 push up here. And 4-on-5, they managed to take down Tychus, so far this is looking very good for Calamity. And it's looking like Tychus might not be the only one to fall. It's Chen and Azebo end up falling as well. So far, without Sylvanas, without anything, well, not without anything, but that Immortal pushes all the way to the keep wall. So, very strong push. Even though Sonya was split pushing in the other lane. So, Sonya, with her split push, manages to get this forward as well. And this cannon tower is out of ammo, so it's probably going to go down fairly easy to the next minion wave. So Calamity doing what they can to paint the map blue. They've taken the top siege camp and the bottom siege camp. Not going to be able to get this bruiser camp, but they will get their own. You know what, Lunara up here, defending a very strong push up here. Calamity going to have to respond to this if they want to save the fort. It's looking like this fort is going to go down. But an aggressive Dwarf Toss in from Muradin. Really trying to get Brightwing, but Brightwing going to sprinkle Pixie Dust on herself, but it's not going to... It's not going to get her out. Tychus falls as well. Chen in a lot of trouble. He goes down. And so does Nazebo. Falstad, I think, going to be safe. So ultimately a 4-for-1 trade in favor of Calamity. So not only did they win that fight there, but they also have level 10. So this is going to be a free immortal for them. Meanwhile, Malfurion not needed to help burn down the immortal, so he's just gonna go finish off that camp. So not much Tychus and Brightwing can do to combat this. But really a great Stormbolt coming out from Bruneo on Muradin. Really showing them that he means business. So this is going to be a 100% immortal going over to Calamity. I think it may push top. No, okay, so it's going bottom. I guess bottom is very slightly healthier. See, those towers don't really have much damage to them, whereas, okay, yeah, the top ones are a little bit damaged, so... The Immortal, it always attacks the weakest lane. Or, sorry, the strongest lane. So, Chen aggressively going in, but he is going to be stunned and just deleted immediately. Very ballsy move from Chen. BJ doesn't even have level 10 yet, so they've got to be really careful. Another great Stormbolt coming out from Muradin. Really been on point with those so far. So, this could already be game. Like, this Immortal has a lot of his shields left, full health, and it's already on the core. If we see some picks from Calamity, which we do, Chen has gone down, this could be game. It's going to depend on if Malfurion can keep everyone up well enough to stay in this push. Which I think he is. I think this is going to be game. Core is at 12%. Yeah, that's going to be game. That's game. Wow. A less than 10-minute game by Calamity. Wow. So, very impressive performance by them. Yeah, a very impressive performance. I thought strategically they really played that well. Really did a great job of their split pushing and soaking. I think a lot of it just came down to they were just like mechanically very good players. They were able to really land their Stormbolts and combos and really coordinate with each other. I thought it was very well played on their part. I thought the fact that they were able to push as 4 and get picks against the 5-man defense, I mean, that just really shows just how strong of players they are. So, congratulations to Calamity on their win. They will move up in the standings in Division 1. And I have another match coming up here in, I think about an hour. Let me double check on that real quick, which will give me time to correct the error I made in the first game I cast tonight. Let's see here. Going to mark Calamity off as the winner. Okay. Oh wow. Guess I have another match coming up here. Now pretty much. So hey, I guess stick around for that. And then I guess I'll have another match after that at 8:30 Pacific, so about an hour from now. So, all right. So, casting 2 more matches tonight. So, stick around. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks.